Hello everybody, here's a place we haven't visited for a long time to come to this month. My official JetBlue terminal and everything, where all these planes and their tail numbers are assigned to different routes, so no longer am I making this airport all operations based out of New York's JFK airport, because there are many other focus cities that JetBlue has besides just its major hub in JFK. They have focus cities in San Juan, Puerto Rico, Long Beach, Fort Lauderdale, Orlando, and Boston. Almost forgot Boston. So very unique planes to look at. How about some special things to look at? Right next to a Disney Dream model, we got Gemini Jets 1/200 scale barcode A320, which is tail number N805JB. You had me at blue. Now I've got this plane in 1/200 and 1/400 scale. Excuse me a minute, kind of lost all something. Sorry about that. So anyway, as I was saying, really cool to have this aircraft in Gemini Jets' big 1/200 as well as a 1/400 scale right here. And also sitting up on display over here is where I got the Herpa JetBlue planes, the Embraer 190 and A321, as well as the plaid tail. You had me at blue, and Mosaic, because as we all know, this is the Boston Red Sox livery. That's why that sits at the gate. And plaid is now the Mosaic livery, as Gemini Jets 13 said. And we've also been informed a few moments ago, Gemini Jets 13 uploaded his JetBlue airport, so can't wait to see it there, buddy. And I hope you'll be ready to see this airport model. So gonna start getting to every one of these airplanes on their assigned routes. So we'll be starting here at the Boston Red Sox livery, formerly Mosaic, as I showed you. Now it's this livery, and she'll be operating flight 1151 from Tampa to San Juan, Puerto Rico. And this is the Bubbles livery, and she'll be operating flight 511 from Fort Lauderdale to Austin, Texas. And I decided to bring the 100th A320 tail, and as we all know, this aircraft's still in service, but now it's a Blueberries livery, and she'll be operating flight 81 from JFK to Reno, Lake Tahoe, Nevada. And here's Inspiring Humanity. Aircraft's name is Blue Manatee, and she'll be operating flight 927 from Newark, New Jersey, New York to Orlando. And here's the Harlequin livery, one of your favorite liveries by Gemini Jets 13. This is a Blueberries livery as of now too, and she'll be operating flight 575 from JFK to New Orleans. And then another favorite of mine, I Heart New York. And speaking of which, I've been informed that Gemini Jets is also coming out with this livery as well as Vets in Blue. So two special liveries being now manufactured in 1/400 scale by Gemini Jets. Very impressed to hear about that, and think one day when the time comes, I think I might take away these Aero Classics made special liveries and replace them with the Gemini Jets ones, because I'm sure they'll be a lot more brighter and more detailed and everything. Anyway, here's the I Heart New York livery, taking a flight from Windsor Locks, Hartford, Connecticut to JFK. And here's the 10th anniversary livery, going to be operating flight 41 to a place called 41 from, well, it's flight 41. It's going from Fort Lauderdale, I meant to say. Sorry about that. And it's going to a place called Medellin, Colombia, in Colombia, South America. And here's Gemini Jets Prism A321, which is going to be operating flight 509 from JFK to Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. And here's the 1/400 N805 barcode livery. You had me at blue. and she'll be operating Flight 803 from JFK to Sandwall. And here's the Gemini Jets JetBlue E190 barcode livery. And she'll be operating Flight 1107 from Sandwall to a place called Santiago de los Calvarillos, Dominican Republic. Don't know if I pronounced that right. I'm still learning my Spanish and everything. And anyway, here's the Stripes livery, which is sadly now a Blueberries livery. And she'll be operating Flight 266 from Long Beach to Sacramento, California. And here's the Dots livery, which has been upgraded to Tartan 2.0, operating Flight 7 from Fort Lauderdale to Las Vegas. And here we got the New York Jets livery, operating Flight 1198 from Orlando to New York LaGuardia Airport. And here we got the Window Pane livery, which is a Blueberries livery. And she'll be operating Flight 812 from Fort Myers to Newark, New Jersey, New York. But flight is delayed right now, so hopefully she'll be off the ground soon. And as we move along, here's the Tartan 2.0 Bahama Blue N613JB, and she'll be operating a flight from San Jose, Costa Rica to Orlando. And here's a Blueberries livery named Absolute Blue. Tail number is N564JB, and she'll be operating Flight 1528 from Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic to JFK. I still can't get that pronunciation. And here's the Aero Classics Prism A321. It's got all the blues and whistles, different tail number N955JB, and she'll be operating Flight 1201 from JFK to Fort Lauderdale. And here's the Velocity Models barcode livery, different tail number N809JB, and she'll be operating Flight 558 from Bogota, Colombia, South America to Fort Lauderdale, then Fort Lauderdale to a place called Lima, to a city called Lima, in a place called Piuro, South America. Excuse all that stuff I was saying. And here's Vets in Blue livery N775JB, which is operating flights from Fort Lauderdale to Philadelphia and back. The flight to Philadelphia from Fort Lauderdale is 376, which is delayed. And hopefully if it progresses, it'll be operating as Flight 975 from Philadelphia back to FLL, Fort Lauderdale. Then we'll conclude here at the FDNY Blue Bravest livery. And aircraft is in the sky right now as Flight 480 from Montego Bay, and will be landing in JFK at 5:24 p.m. So there you have it, my beautiful JetBlue collection and everything. Here's one last look at the beautiful Gemini Jets 1/200 scale barcode A320. Hopefully I can also get their 1/200 scale Embraer 190 and A321. One more look up here with the 1/500 scale Herpa JetBlue Embraer 190 and A321, because like I said before, that this aircraft is a same tail number and same name as Gemini Jets, and Plaid is repainted to barcode, and Mosaic is now Boston Red Sox. So thank you very much for coming to my model airport, and hope to see you all again next month. And hopefully I'll have the new 1/400 scale by Gemini Jets, I Heart New York, and Vets in Blue by then, or could possibly also get the 1/200 scale Gemini Jets E190 and A321. So that's about it. So thank you for watching. Peace out.